guys, welcome back to Storytime Marika. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today story is it's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all already know by that title. It's gonna be crazy. So there was this time that I had this little boyfriend, right? First of all, my mother didn't approve of relationships. Like she thought that you're not supposed to be in a relationship because books and boys don't mix, right? So I had this little boo, and he used to live like down the street from by me, right? So let me say I was living here, he was living like around this corner and then down the road, walking distance, right? So she didn't know about him, but that was just my close friend, right? And we went to the mall together like one time, and he used to come in my house while she was there. We used to sit down on the couch and watch TV, right? That was like a Sunday evening or something. Well, casual vibes. So she know this boy. She was cool. What's your comment? Right. So she didn't know the boy. She know his name. She know he living. And she was school going and so on and so on and so on. Right? She had no problems with him. He was, at that time, he was 2 years older than me. Well, he's 2 years older than me. But now I'm telling my age. No. Because then all they will be like, oh, he was doing baby thing. Shut up. Right? So he was 2 years older than me. She also didn't have a problem with that, right? Yeah. He was going to school, like going to a good school and everything. Like he had no walking red flag, so she was fine with it. There was this one time I was home alone, right? I think I didn't have school or something, right? And he was also home. I think he didn't have school or something, right? And I told him to come to my house. And I was home alone. I told him to come to my house. So he came to my house. I let him in. We went to my bedroom. And we were just like lying down at first, right? We were just lying down. And I mean, I never had like a boy over like when I was home alone before that time, right? So that was the first time that a boy was at my house and I was alone. So we were just there lying down, whatever. We kissed and so on and so on. And then things started to escalate, right? And all this time my phone was on silent, right? My phone was on silent and it was on my dresser. So I didn't know that Mish was texting me. So Mish texts me. She didn't get no answer. She texts me again. She didn't get no answer. She called me. She didn't get no answer. So she started to get worried, right? She started to get worried. She's thinking something happened to she girl child. This time, she girl child home making mischief, right? So I didn't do anything like crazy with this person, right? I was still a virgin. And I mean, that would give you like a hint as to how old I was. So I was still a virgin. I didn't do anything crazy out of the box with this person. Like we literally just kissed and stuff, right? And I just hear my front door unlocking. So, my head started shake. I was like, what going on here? So how my bedroom was set up, there is no closet like in the movies that I could have pelted him in so he could hide, right? And one, I done getting on bummy already. She would have known. She could read it. And his shoes was probably by the front door because why are you gonna walk in the house with your shoes on, So I was like, I put him to sit down at the edge of the bed, and I sat at the next end of the bed, right? And I literally just sat there and waited for her to come to my room because I know she was coming to my room. I thought she was going to come in my room and like lick me down. This is what she did. She unlocked the door. She came in. She walked in with handbag and everything. See me, see him. She was like, what are you doing here? And this was my response. I don't know. She was like, she watched me. She picked back up her handbag and walked straight out the house. Lock back the front door and drive back to work. So now I'm like panicking because why would my mother lock back the door and just leave me? Like, why? Like, honestly, if she'd have given me a cut ass right there and then, that would have been better. But this was scarier because like she left so much suspense there. Like, we didn't know what was going to happen next. So she leave and he was like, so what's going to happen now? And I like, I don't know, right? And he left. I was like, okay, I think you should leave now. He left. She came back home from work later the evening, like when work actually finished, because she came on her lunch hour. So she came when work actually finished, and I just went straight to sleep. Well, I tried to sleep. I was panicking in my head, but I tried to sleep, and I went to sleep while I was lying down. And then she came in my room later the evening, and she was very calm and collected. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, why are you not buffing me? She came in my room and she just started talking about sex and safe sex and like how I'm not ready for that, because I honestly wasn't ready for that, and how like why I allow him to come here and this and that. And you know, honestly, I thank God for my mother, because tell me why small man didn't get anything, but he went and tell people in school that he and Marika was jamming. Like, huh? You did what? With who? Not this, you know? So that done start rumors already, you know? And it was just like, zip it. I don't want to hear. That's not, I good, right? So I just like, if it did really get no, then what would happen then, you know? But yeah, my sister, my mother just sit down, she talks to me, saying she's talking about, you know, sex and what has happened and stuff. But I told her, like, we didn't do anything, nothing happened, and so on and so on. And I don't know if she believed me right there and then, because our relationship wasn't as good as it is now. And like, I broke her trust a lot of times in the past, so I don't think she believed me. But she was just telling me, like, you know, when that time come, what to do, and I'm definitely not ready for that now, so I should take my time and da. She was making sense. I took everything that she said into consideration, right? And like weeks or maybe a month after, me and the guy broke up. But it wasn't really a breakup, because we wasn't even like really together anyways. It was like a secondary school relationship. Like, those things never last anyways, you know? Like, I'm talking about secondary school, like early secondary school relationships. You know, if you get with somebody in Form 5, then it will last. I think those relationships last like a good 3 years, you know? But if you get with somebody in the lower part of secondary school, they're not gonna last. Nope. They're not gonna last at all. Only him and Taylor yelling. So yeah, that was like a 3-month relationship, and like honestly, I hated him after, because he couldn't even keep like a little secret. Like, he'd tell people that me and him are jamming, but he never tell people that he got caught. Like, my mom's walking, like how he was jamming, who he was jamming. You get a kiss and you get hot? No. Be for real, please. So, yeah. That was like my first time. But it wasn't a first time, if that makes sense. Because nothing happened then. But, yeah. All goes to say, don't be doing adult shit if you're not ready for adult consequences, right? Alright? Yeah. And secondary school trend, because I know all of us be watching, man. I know all of us be watching, man, because I just see all of. Do not waste your time with these little boys. And that don't mean waste your time with these big men either. Don't do that. First of all, the big men wrong. That wrong. And it's illegal. And the little boys, like, just literally save yourself. Save yourself and just take your time. Because sex is just not like a one and done thing. Like, sex is so complicated and you really just need to study it and like know what you want, know what you like. Because if you don't, like, you're just not gonna enjoy it as much as you should, you know. And then you're just gonna be doing it for doing its sake or doing it because the other person wants to do it. So literally just take your time, learn yourself, learn what you like, what you want, and then when you are ready and you think you are mature enough and you could handle it mentally and physically, then you could say, all right, then maybe I could try. And then when you try it with somebody that you trust and somebody that is worth giving it to. Okay, young girls and boys, BFFR, please be for real when you are with these girls. Oh my goodness, you don't need to be a panty man. You don't need to tell your friends. You don't need to do all these different things. Like, take your time, cool up. I know the boy is gonna be like, dog, you still a virgin? Yes, I still a virgin. It's not my fault you want to go with Penny, Jenny, and Kenny. Like, no, please give me a break. Right. So literally save all yourself. Save all yourself and do not rush to have sex. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Take your time. Wait till you're at least above 17. You're old enough, you know. Chaos times 3. But anyways, that's basically it. I hope you all enjoyed the story time. What am I saying do? What on?
Push me.
I'm saying push you. Okay, I'm coming, right? I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye.